wanajaribu kupigana.
Mbona unatishia watoto jamani? Si upende amani.
Yo, from Kenya, East Africa, MORAA speaking truth. You feel me? Time to clear the air, set things straight. Let's go. I am MORAA from the motherland speaking. Truth teller, reality seeker. Not a backbiter, I'm a believer in honesty, authenticity, I'm a teacher. Social media, streets need cleaning. All these lies got people screaming, but I'm here to educate, illuminate. Clear the air, make it fair, demonstrate. Truth over lies, facts over fiction. I refute the nonsense, that's my mission. Truth teller, that's who I chose to be. Truth teller, setting people free. Speak the truth, speak the truth. Speak it to set you free. Speak the truth. It's MORAA, your African dog.
Hi guys, I hope that you're all doing great. Now I have seen a very disturbing video. Guys, anything to threaten the security of children, anything to threaten the safety of kids is nothing to joke around with. I have seen a video by Prisca Sagati. And Prisca Sagati has made a move that was long overdue. This move should have been made long time ago. Because guys, 3 weeks ago, I reacted on a video by 𝐂𝐍𝐿. 𝐂𝐍𝐿 had done a video whereby he was talking about some guy who was very unruly, drunk and disorderly at the children's home, this MORAA children's home, MORAA rescue center, something. So guys, this particular person was really disturbing 𝐂𝐍𝐿. 𝐂𝐍𝐿 was trying to, prevent him from getting into the facility, but this guy could not hear anything of what 𝐂𝐍𝐿 was telling him. He started yelling, he started shouting at 𝐂𝐍𝐿. He even wanted to fight some guy, right next to there. He removed his shirt. He was screaming, shouting, yelling, and I was like, what the hell is this? So I remember watching 𝐂𝐍𝐿's video and I did a reaction, And in this reaction, I was really disturbed, even at that time, because I was wondering, guys, this woman came out to say that there were kids who were raped, in this particular place. But then again, she is again letting, this kind of drunk and disorderly person in the premises. I remember asking myself that question. And the reason why I'm saying that she let this person inside is because during this particular day, 𝐂𝐍𝐿 asked this mama, Pastor Esther, do you know this guy? Because guys, this guy, forced his way inside, So 𝐂𝐍𝐿, he could do nothing about it. But because this guy was really making noise and everything, Pastor Esther started to approach, where they were standing. And 𝐂𝐍𝐿 asked her, Mom, do you know this person? And she nodded, in the affirmative. Like, yes, she knows this person. And then she came, stood next to this guy. This guy calmed down. She spoke something to this guy, in a very low tone. And this guy was asking her, why are your people, manhandling me like this? Why are your boys, coming for me in this manner? Why are they roughing me up? And I was like, this guy has too much confidence. The way he is talking to Pastor Esther is like they really know each other. Like they are not strangers at all. Like they have known each other for a very long time. I was like, something is amiss. Guys, let me just fill you in on what I said on that particular day. But this guy was really insisting, and Claude Joseph kept telling him, you cannot get in here. There are, children in there. You cannot be acting like this in front of children. In fact, there are young girls over there, and this kind of unruly behavior, we don't even know what you could do to them. And this guy was really arguing with Claude Joseph and everything, and I was wondering, what the heck? Is this guy a fundi? I mean, as in a mason? Is he one of the workers there? And then I later realized that indeed he is one of the workers who was there. The mama, the owner of the children's home, came, and Claude Joseph asked her, do you know this guy? And she came over, she came close to this guy, and she was saying something. I could not hear, it was inaudible. But this guy said to her, why are your boys mistreating me or manhandling me like this? And I was like, okay, maybe this is somebody who's very well known to this lady, because this guy cannot be this confident to come and ask her, why are your boys meaning Claude Joseph? Why is he trying to restrain me from coming into this place or something like that? Why is he manhandling me? And the mama was talking, I think she said she's not feeling well, because I saw her in David Jr.'s video, and she had told David Jr. that she had been to the hospital or something like that. So I think that she is not feeling well. So her voice, she is speaking in a very low tone. I could not hear what she was saying to this guy. But probably she was trying to tell this guy to, calm down and, not to misbehave, not to be, disorderly and all that stuff. Well, I mean, I wondered, this kind of person, why would you let this kind of somebody who acts like this around those kids? Actually, I at some point thought that maybe this person was one of the people who grew up maybe in this children's home. I don't know, guys, because I mean, why would you tolerate that kind of behavior? I was like, no, mama, you complained the other day that these kids, people are coming in, they are, taking advantage of these kids, and it is not a good thing. So allowing people who are coming in like this, who are intoxicated and maybe high on whatever, I feel like it is a way of, it is, you want security for these kids, but then again, this is something that you should really avoid. Guys, that's just according to me. I feel like she should not let people like this around the kids. Because first of all, these kids start to get used to this person. Somebody who comes and is around us, and they are a good person. Mama allows them here, tolerates them. So what if they come one day when mama is away, maybe has gone to the hospital, for her doctor's appointment or something, and then, he starts to talk to one of the girls, maybe the young girls, they will trust him because they know him, because it's a guy who normally, guys, all I'm just saying is that I feel like mama should also be a bit strict, on the kind of people who she lets around the kids.
There's some people who usually sometimes come and stab. I think he's one of the guys who came to threaten Madam Esther, and he's really stubborn. So because he has seen me bring some masons here, and he wants to make a lot of noise, and there's some kids over there. So with me, I've restricted him not to go in until maybe somebody put here security guy. Mura, wewe enda Mura. Takuja kesho. Kuja wakati uko sawa, wakati uja nini. Sawa. Hai.
Wewe boda. Boda ilifungule pikipiki.
Pastor, enda nje. Kaa hapo utasubiria basi kuja. Kaa hapo nje. Asiingie ndani.
Ama zipigwe.
Asiingie.
Mungu mmoja leo zipigwe.
Sawa. Watazipigwa. Wewe ingia tu kaa tu hapo nje.
Achana mimba.
Hakuna watoto wa kike hapo wanaanza kusumbuana hapo. Wewe ingia tu kaa nje.
Na ndo hapo mimi naanza kupigwa. Acha nipigwe.
Sawa.
Don't touch me.
Pastor, do you know this?
Don't touch me. Wallahi leo. MORAA, usiniguze ba.
Unamjua?
Usiniguze
Na
ba.
pastor, do you know this guy?
Eda mamangu. Bwana vijana wako wanaanza kunifurahi hivyo.
As you can see, Pastor Esther came, spoke with this guy for like, a minute or so. And I mean, that was it. And so I was like, no, no way. Because the kind of show this guy put up, in front of the kids. And I remember 𝐿𝐿 saying to him, there are girls here, young girls and everything. And I'm even scared of what you can do to them, the way you're acting wild and crazy and everything. Guys, this guy could hear none of that. He forced his way inside. And of course, as you saw, Pastor Esther, was there for him. Later in 𝐿𝐿 video, I saw him helping out the Masons, here and there. And I was like, oh my God. And then I remember 𝐿𝐿 saying that, finally we became friends. Because Pastor Esther said that they are neighbors. So, there's nothing to fear, basically. Because Pastor Esther assured 𝐿𝐿 that, this is just one of the neighbors, around. Guys, me, I remember, coming out here to say, kids, And guys, even if this guy does not really harm these kids physically, what kind of show is this, that he's bringing in the compound? It's like you having somebody in your home who is forever coming in drunk, yelling, shouting. What kind of picture are you showing the kids? So I'm sure that most people would not want that kind of thing. If you're drinking, drink, and your drunkenness and your disorderliness, you take it in there somewhere to your bedroom and sleep or something. You're not going to be there in the living room screaming and shouting. Your kids are looking at you. They're wondering, what's wrong with daddy? What's wrong with mommy? I mean, that kind of show. So for me, even if it is not him touching these kids, and 𝐿𝐿 was talking about, the girl child. Even the boy child is at risk, guys. Nowadays, things are thick, So I was like, this ain't right. And that is why I felt the need to come and talk about it. Guys, this guy, his 40th day had reached. Not as being a thief, but as being as somebody who comes to cause disturbance. His 40th day had reached because Prisca Sagati happened to be around. And he came around to mess up at the very wrong time in the presence of the wrong person. And guys, Prisca Sagati took action. She swung into action like a boss lady. Oh yes, guys. This guy, as usual, loud mouth, yelling, screaming, causing disturbance. Prisca Sagati was arriving at the children's home to deliver stuff for the kids, bread and some other foodstuffs. And then Prisca finds drama. So Prisca is like, what is going on? The kids were so happy to see Prisca. They were, chanting her name, Prisca, Prisca. Guys, when Prisca got off the motorbike, she was like, what's going on? And then she found out very quickly that it is this guy who is causing all this mayhem. And she remembered that she saw this guy in 𝐿𝐿's video, doing exactly what I said he was doing. Prisca Sagati saw exactly what I saw. And for those of you who watched 𝐿𝐿's video, you saw the kind of nonsense he was doing. And, the kind of, crazy words that he was hurling out there. So Prisca just told this guy, you know what? You have done this a lot. Why do you come here to bother these kids? Why do you always cause disturbance here? What is wrong with you? Get out of this place. So the guy was given a chance to leave the place, but he did not. So now Prisca said, you know what? So now let me call the cops on you. At first, this guy was like, oh, what have I done? Blah, 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 blah. But after a few minutes, he became wild. He started to say that Prisca is actually a thief. He started telling Prisca, who allowed you in here? I am at Esther Wamboi's place. I am at Esther Wamboi's place. He kept saying that. And I was like, and guys, this is now where, my concern is this guy is very confident about Esther Wamboi. And in fact, he was saying that, I'm being treated like this because my mommy is not here. My mommy is not here. And that's the exact same thing he was saying when Claude Joseph confronted him the other time. So for him, he knows that when his mommy is around, who is Pastor Esther, nobody's going to touch him. Nobody's going to ask him anything. He is free, as free as a housefly. And that is why I'm saying, why is Pastor Esther giving this, drunk and disorderly man, all the permission? Why is she allowing him in this compound with kids? Guys, so this guy, was telling Prisca Sagati, in fact, he even told the kids, to get away from Prisca because Prisca wants to steal one of them. He wants to steal one of them. This guy, guys, is crazy. He was talking about, now when Prisca really pressed his buttons, he started to say, oh, I have been arrested many times. You think this is my first time to be arrested? Even being jailed, I've been jailed. So there's nothing I'm not scared, calling the cops. Who brought you here? Who gave you permission to be in this place? Huh? You're a thief. In fact, this woman is a thief. You kids, move away from her. She's here to steal a child. She's going to steal one of you. This guy is something else. But Prisca, was his medicine. He got his match. Guys, people always meet their match one day. Guys, let us look at how disorderly he was this time around.
Hello.
Bro, utaanza nibushi hivyo.
Mwenye anapiga kelele ni jamaa anaitwa nani?
Mwanafunzi
Bunyige.
yuko hapa. Nipeo basi kiatu. Ndio kuishi hapa nyangu. Ani wakisiwa kuja hapa, waanze eti ndio mkifua. Mamangu ndo aka nani anamlinda hapa? Mamu, nani anamlinda hapa? Sisi tu watu wengine watoke from anywhere, wakuja kunikaba. Kwanza ni boda. Taweza nifanya nini?
Barak.
Wewe, taweza nifanya nini?
Barak toka tu. Acha. Sasa huyu amekukosea nini unaenda kumkaba? Amekukosea nini?
Mimi nimekaba wapi? Eti maisha kama yako. Kwanza wewe unaendesha kabundudi. Nini?
Unaniona mimi na garage
mbona ni nini? Mbona mimi sija cooperate? Shida yako nini? Madam mbona anapiga video? Ananipiga video. Mimi hakuna mwenye nimetangaza.
Ni evidence tosha.
Evidence ni nini? Nimechokoza mtoto wapi? Na wewe nimekuchokoza wapi?
Anawasumbuanga. Anawasumbuanga. Kila siku.
Uko na msaada gani wewe hapa ndani? Kwanza mimi niko na msaada, niwapikie ugali wa kule. Kwanza uko na msaada gani?
Ni uongo?
Sasa kila wakati eti mtu atoka from anywhere.
Anakujanga kuatukana hivyo.
Hapa. Mimi nakataa. Kwa nini?
He comes to abuse them like
nini? Wananiumiza Kiingereza.
Yeah, it's openly done. The children are threatened and are insecure.
Guys, if you look around, you can see the kids. You can see the kids, they don't like this drama. Some of the kids are wondering like, oh my God, You know, I wish I could be somewhere else. And that is the sad part, guys. These kids have nowhere else to be. That is their home. That is all they know. You know? And instead of them having peace, they just have a loudmouth making noise at them every single day. Talking about Pastor Esther is my mom. It's a shame, guys. These kids need to be protected. These kids need to be shielded from all kinds of dangers. This guy is a threat. This guy is a danger to these kids. I said it in my previous video and I am saying it again now. And I also said that I wonder why Pastor Esther is so lenient to this guy. And I'm asking the same question today. Because somebody might say that, oh, he went there when Pastor Esther is not there. But guys, you know, when I go somewhere and I know that, you know, this person, if they hear that I messed up, they will be not happy with me. But I can go somewhere with so much confidence, you know, that even the people around there will be scared because they'll be like, this person and the owner of this place, they must be tight. You know, they must know each other very well. Maybe they are relatives. Maybe they are very good friends. You know, whatever connection they have is very strong. You know, and that is exactly how this guy behaves. That's exactly, you know, the kind of words that he speaks from his mouth. Guys, if you go somewhere and you're not welcome, you'll not go there more than 3 times. Me, even that, I wouldn't be there second time. You know, once and for all. Guys, you go somewhere you are unwanted. Then tomorrow again you force your way in. Then another time you force your way. You cannot. Most human beings, they will not continue going to that place. You know. But this guy is confident because he is welcome. We all saw how Pastor Esther, you know, welcomed this guy. You know. He was very drunk. He was very disorderly, but, you know, she let him in. You know, even if somebody is your friend, guys, and they're drunk and disorderly and they're going to cause mayhem around your kids, you know, you can tell them to go, come back tomorrow. When at least they've sobered up, you know. If you're truly a parent who doesn't want, you know, your kids to just be involved in shenanigans and, you know, adult stuff, you know, a guy talking big words, you know, just some insults that you don't even want your kids, you know, to hear, you know. So for me, I feel like this guy, this is the best action that has been taken against him. And I was so surprised because everybody else, including Pastor Esther's child, was telling Sagati that this guy, we don't want him here. He has no work here. We don't know why he comes here. You know, he has nothing to do with this place. And I was like, eh? Then how come your mom was letting him in? You know. Guys, everybody there, even the kids were saying, you know, this guy is disturbing us. What a shame, guys. What a shame. And guys, there's something else, you know, that I observed, of which Prisca also observed, is that when these guards, you know, these people were trying to like, you know, tell him to leave and everything, they were afraid, sort of. You know, they were not really like demanding for him to leave. They were like sort of being so kind and nice to him in a way that, you know, really puzzled Prisca. She actually asked them, why are you being so, like, soft to this guy? What is going on? What kind of relationship do you guys have? Is this person related to any of you guys? You know, what are you guys hiding? She even asked them at some point. And I was like, yes, that is exactly how I feel about this whole situation. You know, maybe this guy is, you know, a friend of this children's home. And because he was unruly and because they saw Prisca is so angry, maybe they developed cold feet and they just didn't know what to say. Which is funny, guys. Because why? Why would people be afraid of this guy like this? You know? Sort of to the point of where Prisca asked, what are you guys hiding? What is going on? Somebody really tell me what's up. You know? And that's exactly what I was also thinking to myself. Even the first time I was wondering, the way, no, guys, no. No. You don't. No, you don't. You don't bring this kind of person, you know, around innocent kids unless you want these kids not to be innocent anymore. You know, because even the words that this guy is saying, some of the words are so, guys, not words that you want to be said in front of children. You know, so no.
Let me ask you. Ile time yenye watoto walirepiwa, mlijua ni kina nani walirepu watoto?
Hakuna.
Watoto wamerepiwa wangu hapa. Mlijua ni kina nani walirepu watoto?
Bora wamenyamaza.
Mlijua ni kina nani walirepu? Walakini walirepiwa. Walirepiwa? Thank you. Do you have permission to come here?
Amwakuka.
No. Anawapikianga hapa? Does he cook for you? Does he cook for you? Okay, it's time for me to take nani kwa serikali. Nitachukua sheria. Mimi siko kwa orphanage hapa.
Kwa hivyo hakuna.
You are getting nothing from here. You come to intimidate children here. I've seen you in videos. Nimekuona kwa video sana. You threaten these children a lot.
Sawa. Ungekuwa mjanja, ungechukua soja mmoja, ungechukua msoja.
Thank you. Continue talking. Thank you.
Acha na soja. Uko light.
Soja
mwesta wa Mboi. Uko light. Acha mimi niongee. Acha record.
Thank you. Anawatisha hapa? Anawasumbua? Kila siku? Thank you. Endelea. It's either you get out.
Tulia soja.
It's either you get out.
Amwa soja mwesta wa Mboi. Tunaongea. Kwanza umeiba video kutoka wapi au muende kwa unakuja wapi?
It's either you get out.
Wapi msaada huku ndani?
Nyike bana acha kuleta.
Toka uende tafadhali.
So guys, Prisca found these children eating lunch. And after their lunch, you know, they were treated to some circus, you know, some show of some sorts. Guys, I was so, you know, surprised, kind of, when Prisca Sagati called Pastor Esther. And she was like, this guy, he comes to disturb us. He has no work there. In fact, it is 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿 who brought him around. He was brought by 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿 as one of the fundis. But oh guys, I am confused. Because even the other time when I did my video, I remember some people commenting in the comment section that this person was brought in by 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿. And yet, guys, I played a clip where 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿 is asking this mama, do you know this person? And when that video, you know, was starting, 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿 was saying that there is somebody here who always comes to threaten Pastor Esther. So that got me confused, because how is it that 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿 is the one who brought this guy? And by the way, 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿 was talking to Pastor Esther about this guy. It's like he doesn't know him. Guys, if I bring someone, you know, I cannot be saying that there's a person whom I found here at the gate threatening people. No, I would say, you know, the fundi I brought, the mason I brought, you know, I thought he was a good person. He has come out here. He has started to threaten people. I don't want anything to do with him. I have kicked him out, you know. I have fired him or something. But 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿, the way he spoke to me, you know, to me, I feel like he did not know this guy. And he even went further to ask Pastor Esther, do you know this guy? Pastor Esther is the one who confirmed that he knows this person. In fact, guys, after that video, 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿 did another video whereby he said that Pastor Esther finally told me that this person is her neighbor. So, you know, everything is cool. And I remember wondering, neighbor or no neighbor? No. You cannot be coming to my house this drunk to cause disturbance and mayhem in front of my kids. No way. You know, and I remember seeing it in that video that I reacted on 3 weeks ago. Guys, even 𝐿𝐿𝐄𝐍𝐉𝐎𝐘, according to how I saw that video, he did not want that guy around. Prisca Sagati clearly does not want the guy there either. And so Pastor Esther said, let that person go to the police station. He has no work there. I don't want him to, I don't want him there. And that's when Sagati asked her, you know, I thought you said that this person is your neighbor, you know. Even if somebody is my neighbor, I would not let them around my kids if they are behaving the way this guy is behaving. So do you allow him to come in here? And Pastor Esther was like, no. Anyways, guys, in my opinion, I feel like Pastor Esther is the one who tolerates this person in this children's home. And either that, or she is the kind of person who is afraid to kick somebody out, you know, at the expense of the kids, guys. You know. So if it is the latter, then she should be thanking Prisca Sagati, because Prisca Sagati helped her kick this guy out. And I doubt if this guy will ever go back there again. I highly doubt. But then again, he may, because he may think that, you know what, my mother, Pastor Esther, you know, will definitely let me in. So I feel like this is the opportunity Esther will have to just tell him, you know what, you have brought problems here, and that now even the wider community, it has started to see that you're a problem, and they have said they should not see you here. So I'm so sorry, you're my neighbor, but let's just be meeting out there. When you see me, when I'm going somewhere, you wave at me, hi, you know. But let there be nothing more than that. You should not at all step in my place, because, you know, it's going to cause problems. So for me, it is either this lady just enjoys this person's company. What can I say, guys? Because even in the video of 𝐿𝐿𝐄𝐍𝐉𝐎𝐘, you know, there's a part where this lady and, you know, the mama of the home and this guy that has been arrested, that they were sitting together, you know, having a conversation. You know, 𝐿𝐿𝐄𝐍𝐉𝐎𝐘 just happened to, you know, walking, filming the place, and, you know, they were seated somewhere. So clearly this is not, guys, I know this person, maybe when he is sober, he's okay. Actually, that's what I heard even the cops saying. Apparently this guy, even the cops know him. He is that regular visitor in the cells. So I heard the cops saying that this guy, when he's not drunk, he's a good person. But when he drinks and smokes, he's, you know, whatever he smokes, he becomes crazy. You know. So either Pastor Esther allows this person, you know, out of a good heart, you know, as a friend, a neighbor, whatever, or she does not want this guy, you know, but she was unable to chase him away. So she should use this opportunity to just tell him, please stay away. This guy, honestly, with this kind of behavior, no. And congratulations. Thank you, Prisca. Thank you for taking that bold step. Because now this guy, after being tied like that, oh my God, guys, after being tied up like that, I don't think he will be messing around any other time. And I heard him say, guys, when the cops came for him, he was saying, oh, okay, come and record me now. Come and record me as I'm dying. I'm dying right now. Come and record as I die. Guys, that guy is just, you know, dramatic. You know, he is just some sort of cartoon. Oh, yeah, he is.
Mbona unatishia watoto jamani? Si upende amani. Hata I think wamefika. I'm about. Guys, I'm talking to Pastor Esther about the incidents. The guy was out of control. He had to be tied there by 3 people. So, Pastor Esther, can you explain how this guy came here? Me, I'm told he comes and threatens you and you say he's your neighbor, leave him. And me, there is no way a neighbor can threaten children, even if they are my relatives.
Yeah.
I cannot allow that.
I cannot allow that also.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a neighbor. I don't give him any job there.
Mm-hmm.
It's only the time Claude Joseph caught him when he was doing cluster in boys' dormitory.
He was helping to build.
After Claude Joseph went to buy them fertilizer,
He gave them money for fertilizer.
And he's drunken man. He cannot give us peace.
So he comes and says he's employed by Claude Joseph.
That's what he was saying, not me.
Okay. So, do you agree him to be here? Always coming here and threatening children?
No, at all. No, at all.
Okay.
Let him go to police station.
Okay.
So guys, let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what you think about this unruly guy who is always at the children's home. You know. Let me know what you think about what Prisca Sagati did. You know, getting him arrested and just telling him that he is not welcome in that children's home, you know. And guys, I was so happy to also hear Prisca tell, you know, Pastor Esther, you know, whether it's my brother, whether it's whoever, if a person behaves like this around my kids, I am not going to let him around them, you know. So this is a challenge to Pastor Esther. You know, Pastor Esther, you said that people have taken advantage of these kids. Please protect them. You know, you have, you know, security guards there. You know, those 2 security men. Also, they were talking about another gate, guys. They were talking about another gate that this guy uses. Or is it the fence? He jumps over the fence. Guys, then it means there's no security. You know, anybody can jump over that fence and get into the compound. Oh my God, guys, let me know what you think about this video. Drop your thoughts, opinions, sentiments in the comments section. And if you're new here, please take this moment to hit the subscribe, join this amazing family, and you are not gonna regret it. If you have not liked this video, give this video a thumbs up, and you know, subscribe if you haven't. And thank you so much for the newly subscribed people in the house. Let us meet, guys, in the next one. Bye bye.
Truth teller, I see through the game. Truth teller, calling out the shame. Truth teller, standing in the rain. Truth teller, breaking every chain.